All right, happy Veterans Day to everybody. We are here at our continuing education with Lorena, Wong, and Gina are going to be speaking today and sharing with us. I'm very excited. And go ahead, girls.
Welcome, everyone.
Yes, welcome. Okay, let me try to get us to share my screen. Hold on. Desktop, share. Okay, great. Can everybody see this? Oh, is this right?
No.
Yes, presents.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so we are going, well, first of all, thank you all for joining us. Thank you to Dr. Tina and to the whole team for offering these continuing education classes, okay? And now we're doing them on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. There's about 8 or 9 of them that we'll be doing. The other ones are nutrition and supplements that actually was last week. We have one on toxic-free living, the women's health and hormones, the essential skincare, sleep, stress, and emotions, oils for the young and old, oils for pain management, and we're gonna have a special one for cooking with oils also. So these are the continuing educations on Wednesdays. So, and if you actually listen to all of them and have and share with us the special code that we will tell you at the end of our class, and then you will be eligible to receive a special customized gift from us. So just make sure that you tell the person that you enrolled that you listen to all these continuing educations, because the goal of this whole thing is for you to learn. So so that's about the continuing education on Wednesday. So this one is called I Have My Oils, Now What? Okay, so I say, now what? I say, just use them. I said, use them, right? So hope you all are excited to start using your oils. If you're one who just bought the oils, or you may be somebody who hasn't even really opened them yet, or maybe you're afraid to use them, or maybe you just want to refresh your class, we're just glad you're all here. Okay, so I will, okay, go to the next screen. Okay, so we just, there's probably a lot of reasons that you might have purchased dōTERRA to start with. Maybe you want to get a healthier lifestyle. Maybe you want to start doing, non-toxic living, or maybe you just like the reputation that dōTERRA has. But whatever the reason, we hope these classes and the other classes you could be listening to will help you use your oils. And that's the whole goal of actually what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to give you just a brief intro to actually to how to use your oils, and then we have more classes that you can attend later on. So we're going first through this oil journey together. So we're going to have an acronym to talk about like the basic health pyramid, and the acronym we're going to use is FAST. To get to your goals faster, we want to use FAST. So we're going to be talking about the foundation, A for activities, S for stress and sleep, and T for reducing your toxic load. Okay, so and then after we talk about this, we're going to talk about the 3 ways you can use your oils, okay, which is aromatically, internally, and topically. Okay, so let's go to the first one. Oops, now is my bar in front of everybody's face here?
Nope, you're good.
Okay, I'll move it up here. Okay, so the first one is about F for fast, right? So it's the foundation, or your the food or water that you take. So some things that we're just going to go over some products that dōTERRA has that could support our foundation. So I just want to let you know that I don't have it, but every time I get it, this is the lifelong vitality supplements that dōTERRA has. It usually comes in 3 bottles right here. I just want to show you. Can everybody see? 3 oils, 3 bottles here. And they are really good for fish oils, your basic A to Z vitamins, and your essential oils. So that is the LLV, we call them. The also for your foundation is the dōTERRA, which is a food enzyme that helps break down your food and makes you kind of very regular. I love it. And then there's the PB Assist, which is your probiotics. And it's double encapsulated, which means that it will get down to where it needs to go and not be like, can you all see that?
Yes.
And not be well, it'll get down where it needs to go to help with your probiotics. Yes. Then we're talking about the lemon, which is good cleansing oil, and frankincense right here. These are just some ideas that they have for, you know, the foundation of the health pyramid, which is your F, right? So we want to explain a little bit about if you were to take the basic LLV, like I've showed you, you know, we suggest you to start slowly. We suggest that you kind of take it a little bit, because everybody's body might be different in getting used to the oils. And so what usually the LLV is a set is one of each of these. So we kind of say for 3 days, take a set at breakfast, and then do that for 3 days. And then for the next 3 days, take a set at breakfast and a set at lunch or dinner. And then for another 3 days, take 2 sets at breakfast and 1 set at dinner. And then by that time, you will build up to 2 sets at breakfast and 2 sets at lunch or dinner. And, you know, that's the recommended dosage. If they say that if you're around 120 or lower, really, you might only need a half a dose, which would mean 1 set in the morning and 1 set at lunch or dinner. But if you need more, you go for it. And if you need less, you just listen to your body, because everybody's bodies is different. So, and it's also consistency. You want to make sure that you do this for, at least, every day for at least a couple months. And you should actually, some people feel the results right away, and some people, may take them longer to see the results. But you should, be feeling more energy, less brain fog, and things like that. So that is how we would start the LLV. And there's another class on the whole nutrition and supplements that you could listen to too. The A that we have, we're going to talk about, is exercising and weight management activity. A for activity. So they also suggest something like the LLV again, because that's kind of the basis of our whole health, the vitamins and supplements that we take. There's also the Cinnamon Sassy, which is a metabolic blend, the Deep Blue Rub, which really helps with your muscles and joints, for pain in your muscles and joints. People use it before or after exercise, but I love to use this, and it smells kind of really refreshing and minty to help with your pains. Really refreshing. The Copaiba soft gels and the turmeric capsules also are some suggestions that they have for exercise and weight management, or are a part of the fast. So that's FA. Now Gina's going to be talking about some other ones.
Okay, so
S.
we're going to get into the S, which is the stress, or we could say sleep. So we have, which, your body doesn't recognize, a lot of times your body just recognizes stress. It doesn't know if it's good or bad. It just recognizes what you're going through. So you can see a common thread here with the lifelong vitality, how important they are. And most of us take vitamins, whether you're buying them at Costco, whether you're buying them somewhere else. So why not, since you already have an account, why not just slowly switch yourself over to the LLV if you don't already have them? So, you know, a lot of you guys are on here, you have accounts, you've been using your oils, but take this information to also use with people that you want to be enrolling with, or just people that you're talking with. So you may know this information, but share it with them as well. And that's how you'll get people to kind of get on board with you. So a lot of the oils that they have here for the sleep and for stress management, you have your frankincense, which I like to just consider it to be like a catalyst. Anything that you want to create, anything that you want to breathe, diffuse, internalize, you add frankincense to it, and it's only going to make it better. You have your balance oil, which basically is your grounding. I love using this oil, diffusing this oil during work time. I would diffuse it in my classroom. It just really kind of just settles everything down. And then lavender, I just always think of it as anything that you want to calm, anything at all. Your mood, you want to calm your body, you want to calm an itch, you want to calm anything. Lavender is just that go-to oil for just about anything. You have your serenity oil. Now, serenity does come in the oil, but please be careful that you do not ingest the serenity oil. You want to make sure that you would ingest the serenity soft gels. And a lot of times people say there is a difference, like when you smell the bottle for the soft gels, they smell different than the serenity oil. So, but they both work swimmingly. I enjoy both of them. And then we have the more recent one, which is the adaptive oil. So the adaptive oil itself, Lorena, you cannot ingest the adaptive oil, right?
Correct. Right.
Okay. But it does come in the soft gels. And I will take these at night. I actually will take an adaptive and a serenity before I go to bed. Not right when I'm going to bed, but just kind of getting myself ready for bed. And just make sure you guys know serenity is not a sleeping pill. You're not going to take it and then knock out and feel groggy in the morning and have a hard time getting up. At least I haven't experienced that, and I don't know very many people that have experienced that either. It's kind of like a preparation. It's just getting your body winding down, getting it ready for sleep.
For adaptive, is that what you're talking about?
Both
Right.
serenity and adaptive. Yeah.
Adaptive definitely is something I actually use during the day for my daughter to just calm her down and just to focus. So
yeah, it really does kind of get rid of the fog, and it really helps you think clearly when you're having discussions. And it's a good organizer.
Okay.
I think we can go to the next one.
Oh, yes. Oops. Oh, I will talk about something later. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. No, do you want to talk about it now?
No.
Okay. So our next one that we have is our T for our toxic load. So reducing our toxic load. And for a lot of us, this can be a little bit hard because, you know, we have families that have been so used to doing certain things a certain way. But one of the ways that you can reduce the toxic load in your home is just strictly by diffusing. And I love diffusing. I think diffusing is the best thing to get anybody started on right away. Like the minute they get their oils, if they don't have a diffuser, maybe you can let them borrow one. Maybe they didn't order one right away, but if you can get them diffusing, I highly recommend it. You know, Purify is a great one. Maybe you're not hip on the smell, put some other things in it, but it really, really takes out those impurities that are in the air. I even see now with what's going on, do the Breathe and the On Guard for diffusing to reduce a lot of the toxins. They have the On Guard cleaner concentrate. Can you hear me okay, Lorena?
Yes.
Okay.
You see my picture? There's a sample.
Yeah. So this is the bottle right here, and it's a concentrate. So you can mix it. You mix it with water when you are actually putting it into like the little pump. You have the little pump, Lorena, I believe, that you can put the
But this is for the hand
soap
soap.
in.
This is for the hand soap.
Yeah. So that's for the hand soap. The cleaner concentrate you can use for your dishes. You can use for anything. You can, I mix it with water and wash the floors, all of that kind of stuff. The next thing that you can start to eliminate is the laundry detergent that you do use, even though they do make like free and clear with no dyes, but On Guard makes their own laundry detergent. And I don't know if you have a sample of that. Let me know like what the bottle looks like, but
Not here, but not right
mine's
now.
down the hall. Yeah. So they have the On Guard laundry. They have the On Guard toothpaste, and you can get it, you know, in the small little travel. You can. And they even have the new one, the new bottle now that you have. Some of you probably still have the old orange one, but this is the On Guard toothpaste, and it has the On Guard in it, which has the clove in it, which is great for your gums and your mouth. And then to reduce some of the stuff also with all your beauty products, you have the spa products, and this lotion that Lorena is showing right here is awesome because it doesn't have a scent. And what you can do is you can use any of your oils and add it to it. So in the summertime, I will choose that and I will add the Terra Shield or the Citronella. And it's my bug repellent lotion all in one. And then you have skincare products. So all of the doTERRA products are going to be completely different than the skincare products that we would buy over the counter and such because of the dyes, because of the chemicals that are in them. So Lorena, just read off what you have there. You have the long stick is the one you just put down.
Yes, it's the eye, they call it the anti-aging eye cream. And you roll it on like this, kind of pump it and roll it on.
Yes.
And I have the pore reducing toner. When I do these classes, I'm like in every single room picking up all of my products so I can show you. Now I put them all back when I'm done with this. And then,
yes.
And then this is the, I love this one is the hydrating cream. There's so many other ones, but I just picked, you know, it was easier to come by.
Yes. And that's why like when you guys have these products and you have just like a dab or two left, like stop using them, but keep them, because then you can always use it as your sample with someone. And, you know, you're not like Lorena saying you're going around all the different rooms and doing it. And this right here is great. This is the shampoo and conditioner. I know a lot of you have heard Letitia talk about these. I'm so bummed right now because they are out of the giant ones, but you know,
they'll get them back.
We just have to. And this mud mask is and they also have the mud mask. Again, you're reducing the toxic load that you're putting on your face with all of the other products that you would buy. And you can even use this to detox your armpits. So I know that sounds a little strange, but you can take the mud mask and put it on your armpits, and they say it's supposed to detox your armpits as well.
And I've also used it for bug bites. Bug bites, because it's almost like a chamomile that you put it on and it helps you maybe withdraw the toxins.
Well,
so
it's like mud.
Yeah. So it's been helpful for that too.
Yeah, it's like mud. So it works out.
Okay. Thank you. Those are a lot.
So I think we're going to go on to our next. Okay, so here are some cleaning recipes. And if you guys want to do a screenshot of this, if you don't want to have all of the slides. So you've seen Dr. Tina before where she's done videos where at the bottom right-hand side where she's doing like a veggie wash, you know, you can do this. And remember, you want to make this stuff convenient for you. So if you make it up ahead of time and make a little bit larger quantities, you're going to want to use it more. Whereas if it's like, you know, when you're making a recipe and you have to run to the store and buy everything for it, then you're like, I just don't want to do it. So if you make this stuff ahead of time and you make a couple weeks worth or whatever it is that you can hold for your supplies, you're going to be more apt to use your oils that you have in your house. So there's a bathroom cleaner. There's the windows and mirror cleaner. There's the all-purpose spray up in the top right. You have the kitchen cleaner, and you have the fruit and veggie wash at the bottom. So, you know, and you can even get as simple, you guys don't even have to be this detailed if you don't want to take the time to do it. A lot of times you throw some lemon in a bottle, you throw your On Guard in a bottle with water and start spraying, you've got it. You've got it covered. So don't think that you have to have everything. And don't think that you have to have it perfect, like, because that's kind of like my brain. It's like all or nothing. Just go with what you have. You don't have peppermint for your all-purpose spray. Just make sure you throw the On Guard in there.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay, so now that was the FAST part. Now we're going to how to use your oils. And there is 3 ways. And the first way I'm going to talk about is aromatically. And we've already talked about it, really. It's diffusing. Or you could just, for example, here's a diffuser. If you can see, this is the rechargeable one. It's really nice. It's the one that I could just, it's not plugged in. But really, if you could see,
Yes.
in the back, I have my diffuser here. This is my Luma. And I have just decided to put all my diffusing oils in like a little container here. So look at how many I have. I have the Island Mist, I have Purify, I have Bergamot Mint, I have Peppermint, I have Vetiver, I have the Harvest Spice, which is beautiful when, for this time of season. Actually, this is the Christmas or the holiday twist, because here's the holiday joy. And here is our holiday peace. And dōTERRA has given, this was a topper that we had for the oils maybe a couple years ago. So, his hat came off. Okay, anyways. But this is how I do the diffusing, is I just put it right next to my diffusers. I have so many going on in every room. So really all you do is you adjust. Really, it's so easy. You just open, you just fill up your diffuser to the red line that's in here, or whatever the maximum is. And then you just put maybe about 3 to 5 drops, depending on how, what you want it to, how much.
How potent you want it, yeah.
Yeah, how potent. And you just do the, you see this? You just do this, really small, see, like that. And that's it, so simple. And then you could just use tap water. You don't need any special kind of water. And I'm gonna have my assistant plug it back in for me, my daughter. Anyways. So you just, that's one way. Any way to get it into your aroma, which another way is just smell the bottle, Another way is, especially for like breathe, I would put in a drop in my hand like this. You can see, rub it around, breathe it in, go like this. It becomes like a little mini diffuser right into your lungs. Or breathe in here. This is how you could diffuse it. Any other ways, Gina?
Yeah, because even if, now that we're getting in a little bit colder weather, and a lot of us will wear like turtlenecks or scarves and things like that, and especially like the darker color, don't be afraid to just take a drop and drop it on your scarf, and you'll be able to smell it around that way. If you have a white scarf, I probably would not drop my oils on there, just depending. Like lavender, yeah, it dissipates and it goes away. But you do breathe or something that's got color, it's probably going to stay there. But definitely like scarves or turtlenecks, or even, just on the arm of a dark colored top. I just do it. I do it all the time that way. So
yes,
I think
there's necklaces, there's the beads, like the lava beads. Actually, one of the new Christmas items coming out on the 16th is actually a scarf.
Yeah.
So that's the little holiday tip for you guys. So if you want that, it's coming out on the 16th. So that's the aromatic way. Oh, and this is just talking a little bit about the diffusers. So what it is not a heating thing. It's just an ultrasonic middle plate that creates this, I guess, it's not steam. It's, I don't know, tiny microparticles. So anyways, it looks like dry ice. Okay. Another way besides aromatically is internally. So just to show you, here is my, we suggest to use glass for water, glass or metal, not plastic, like the plastic bottles you see that you would get with the disposable water, because it will break, the oils will break down that plastic. So if you can use something like, and I just recycled a spaghetti jar, and I find it very helpful because it's sturdy. And I want to show you, these are my, see, I have 2 like little containers. I got these at Daiso for $1.50. Anyways, I have a whole set. I think it's too small. I have the things I could actually put in water. I have wild orange, spearmint. I have kumquat. I have grapefruit. I have yellow mandarin, clementine, red mandarin, peppermint, gosh, white grapefruit, green mandarin, lime, lemongrass, tangerine, bergamot, on guard, red mandarin. Anyways, I love to put it in the water. So you could just put in like 1 or 2 drops, just like this. Here's green mandarin.
And I usually do like a drop per 8 ounces. So in my 40-ounce bottle, I just, will fill it with whatever oils at that time.
And that's what I wanted to, I forgot to tell you, like the exercise part, I was supposed to kind of share about, don't forget to drink water. And actually it's been suggested, Dr. Tina has taught us this little tip. You're supposed to drink almost like half of your weight in ounces a day. So let's say you're 128 pounds. Well, half of that is 64 pounds. So that's 64 ounces. That's like 8 cups of water. Okay. Another way she says to remember that if you don't want to do all the math is just, if your pee is clear or light yellow, that's good. If it's a little darker than that, I think you might need more water. So, and a good way to take in a lot of water is to put an oil in it that you love, citrus oils or any of that, and they're good and cleansing for you too. So that's a way to get it internally into your body. Another way is these veggie caps. These are really, let's see, there's about 160 of them for $4. They're just clear right here, and you just open them like that, and you would put in a you just put in the oil, a drop or 2, whatever you're working on. I really want to find my On Guard because I would have put in some of that. So I put it in like this, and really it's just, if you can see it, you just be careful, and it's in there. That's it. You put the cap back on, snap, and drink it. And then it's in. But if you don't want to do it that way, you could just put it straight in your mouth. Where's the copaiba?
Or you can put it in like about 1 or 2 ounces of water and just shoot
Yes,
it.
you could put it in the water. Or I like to just put it in, I think it's in my, here's a copaiba actually. I want to show you. You could just put it straight underneath your tongue. Right here. See, so easy, okay? So, but if you don't like the taste, there's these veggie caps right here, okay? So that's a great way to put it into your internally, okay?
Yes.
Okay, and I think, Gina?
Okay, so this is a little chart because a lot of people are curious, like how much oil can I actually ingest in one day? And I know that Dr. Linda and Dr. Tina can hit on this privately with you. But if you think about it, when you're taking the soft gels like the Adaptive or the On Guard or the Tri-Ease, don't just think those only have 1 drop of oil in them, because they don't. So they have multiple amounts of oil in it because, for example, Tri-Ease has 3 different oils in it. So it actually has 5 drops of oil in it. So there's a safe, I'm going to just say it's a safe amount that they would like you to kind of follow when you're ingesting oils, because what a lot of people forget is that, you know, we have the old adage like, oh, if 1 drop is good, then 2 drops is going to be better. But when you're dealing with the doTERRA essential oils, they're so pure that you really don't need that much. And that's what you have to remember. You want to start out slowly with it. Consistency is the key here. So when you look at this chart, you have adult and you have child. They have an ideal amount and they have a 24-hour max. So when you're putting like into capsules, you know, the ideal is 2 to 4 drops, although we know when we do the flume, sometimes we add a little more than that. And then in your max, they show you, this is pretty self-explanatory. So if you want to snap a photo of this, but what they're just trying to show you is kind of a guideline of how much of an oil you should be taking in. And a lot of people say, well, I just put it on my skin. Well, you have to remember that goes into your body as well.
And why don't you tell them about this then?
So this is what we have, the fractionated coconut oil. So this is the carrier oil. And there's many reasons that we use this oil. And Lorena, you can jump in if I forget one. So a lot of people will say, well, why do I want to use this carrier oil? Well, one of the reasons is because some of these oils are hot. So Lorena has this great little pump that you can buy from doTERRA also. And I highly, highly recommend that you splurge, and it's inexpensive, and that you at least get 2 of them, because you know you're getting a bottle of coconut oil in the kitchen and a bottle in the bedroom somewhere. You know, like in your, where maybe you keep all of your stash of oils. So the purpose of it, one is for the hot oils. So when you're using oregano, or what's another one that might be hot, like even peppermint, you don't really like that tingle that's on your skin. Now oregano is hot, meaning it will burn your skin, so you definitely do want to dilute. But like a lot of people don't like the tingle that peppermint gives, so they will mix it. Now when we use the word dilution, we're not diluting it like when you add more water to lemonade and make it taste horrible. This does not take away the efficacy of the coconut oil. So it helps. There's many things. One, it helps drive it deeper into your dermis. And you can see from this picture that these oils, really, they're so volatile that they evaporate instantly. So the minute it's coming out of the bottle, it wants to bounce, right? So the picture on the right shows us that with the coconut oil, it kind of helps to maintain and stay on your skin and then go further into your dermis. Okay.
And it helps also to spread.
Yeah, like if you're giving somebody a massage and you put a drop of deep blue on back, you're going to cover like their scapula and that's it. But when you add the coconut oil first and then put the oil on, you're going to be able to cover a larger surface area, no matter where you're applying it. So that's why the carrier oil is really a must. It really is a must to have. You know, you can say, well, I'm brave, I can just use my oil neat. But you want to really get the whole purpose of why. Okay. It here's the pump. There's a picture of the pump Lorena was showing us. And I suggest you guys add at least 2 to your cart. You know, they're only $2.25 and it's awesome. Totally awesome. They hit it. All right. So here, is this me?
Yes.
Okay. So this is
roller bottles.
Yeah. So this is another part on the dilution. So basically, you know, I'm not really into reading the slides because you guys all know how to read, but it's really going to help you when you are making your roller bottles. And this is a great picture. And Lorena has in her screen right now, she's showing you, she has a clear one. You can get them amber from dōTERRA, and you can get them super pretty and like different colors. And they even have stone rollers and all of that kind of stuff. But get the oils that you love the most in your rollers and carry them in your purse. Keep one in the kitchen with lavender for a burn. You have a baby, maybe you want to do the DigestZen, but you can even order the DigestZen roller. But it tells you here with your 2 years, 2 to 6 years, and 6+ years, kind of how to break down your oils when you're adding them to like a 10 ml, and even make smaller ones. And I know when I first started, I was always like, oh, how much do I put in here? How much do I put in here? I want to have it, perfect, but you'll figure it out. I do like for my 10 mLs, I do like 10 to 12 drops, and then I'll fill the rest with the coconut oil, just depending on the oils that we put in. So again, the other good reason about using doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil is it doesn't smell like coconuts. Now, I can't smell, but I can guarantee everybody on here that has smelled it, you guys know it doesn't smell like coconuts, right?
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. So, and it doesn't, and it's colorless.
Yes.
It's going to give you, in a pinch, you're going to grab the olive oil if you happen to get some by your eye, or you need to dilute something really quick. But the olive oil, it has an odor in it. It also has a color. These are the amber bottles that you can buy. So these are right here on your account.
Yep. And let me show you really quickly how easy it is. I have this little tool, but you could just like take out that, and then you just use the little pumper, and you could just, pump in the oil right there. That's how easy it is. And then you could just snap back on the roller top. Another way to help get these, like when you're at the end of the bottle and you want the very last drop, is to take the oil top and just kind of screw it a little bit on and use that to pry open that orifice right there. Okay. So that's a little helpful tip for you.
Lorena, can you show your roller bottle again? Just something for you guys to remember. Now, these roller bottles that you buy are like the ones that they make the touch series with. And then take your roller. So see how Lorena has her roller bottle on top? And put your hand on top the roller, but don't press. Don't close your roller bottle that way. Okay? Don't ever do this, you guys, because what you're doing is you're putting pressure on that ball and you're going to ruin it. But if you don't have a tool, you can place your fingers on the side and you can still push it down without that tool. But you can get those tools for in a bulk. So maybe everybody on your team wants one, or you have a group of people that want to get them together. They're awesome.
Can we get these on doTERRA now?
I think so. Yolanda, are they on doTERRA?
You might be on doTERRA. But another way is, if you don't even have the roller bottles, there's a whole bunch of stuff that already comes in roller bottle form. And when they're done, or when you're done with them, you could just reuse them again. I mean,
yep, that's true. Save those. Those are great bottles.
I know. I would save the ones that doTERRA gives you really good. So another thing I did want to say about, I think, wait, is that all about topical?
I believe that we have hit, yes.
Okay. So another thing I forgot to mention about is, in topical, for example, please, peppermint, remember, water and oil do not mix. So if you happen to get something in your eyes that's causing a little stingy, just take a little bit of the coconut oil here, or any oil you have in the house, take it and then start, kind of wiping away the oil out of your eyes and blinking it. Okay, that's just a tip, because we don't remember, water in that is not going to help. You need the oil to get rid of the oil. Okay,
or some milk.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing for internal I forgot to mention is, how do you know which oils you can take internally and not? And the easiest way is to look on the bottle. There is supplemental facts. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see? Yep. If they have a supplemental fact, that means that they could be taken internally, okay? Opposed to my adaptive here, that there is no such thing, okay? And it also says for, I think, topical and aromatic use, and the oils will say, won't say that. So the ones that have the supplemental facts, okay? So that's another thing, how you can tell what to take internally or not. Okay. So that's we got through the 3 ways that you could use your oils. And now I think we're just talking about, now there is a class that's called maximizing your membership. But just in case, and also the person who enrolled you might be able to explain this more if you don't, but you have access to get into your own account and get everything for wholesale prices now. So congratulations, yay. Okay, so there's a couple ways to order. There is the one-time standard order and the LRP, which is the Loyalty Rewards Program. I suggest the Loyalty Rewards Program because there's so many more benefits and perks to it, meaning that you could actually earn rewards points to buy, to get free oils in the future, okay? And so just briefly, it's just saying it, right now, everybody's getting this green, this 25% off of retail price. But if you're on the Loyalty Rewards Program and your order is 50 or more, you could earn back 10% of your product value, your PV. And so example, if you have an order of 100 PV, you will get back 10 reward points to use toward buying free oils in the future. So like a lemon is 11 PV. So it's like a no-brainer because every 3 months, and it doesn't have to be consecutive, you go up 5% in your rewards percentage back. So after, let's say you do 50 PV for a whole year, you will be getting back 30%. So it's like going into Target and spending $100 and them giving you a gift certificate for $30 to come back for free to buy things. Okay, so that's just a little bit about that. And here again, when you start shopping, it'll say you would just need to edit your cart and put in your new things. So that will be explained to you later on, or you could ask us later, or your enroller could help you with that too. And then, well, this is on here, I guess. Stickers are always good to have on your bottles.
Yes,
Okay.
they are very helpful. And just something else to remember, that when you are ordering for the month, that when you order on the 15th or before, that's when you're eligible to get that free product of the month. Now, you have to make sure that your order is 125 PV. Otherwise, it won't process and put that free product in your cart. And a lot of times people will see, they'll get that confused with the actual dollar amount. So you want to make sure that you're looking at the dollar amount and you're looking at the PV amount. And you also want to make sure that your order is placed either on the 15th or before the 15th. And remember that the order gets placed in Utah. So it's 11 o'clock here, right? When our order is shipped, because it'll already be midnight there.
Yeah, so remember that the day that your LRP is planning to be shipped, let's say it's the 10th of the month, you have to make all edits to your cart by 11 p.m. on the 9th. Okay, because dōTERRA is so efficient that come the 10th, they're already processing your order. Okay, so make sure that you look at the PV and not the dollar amount, but it is 125 PV, not $125. Okay, and I think this was the example for May, but I think this month's is, what is it? Litsea is a free product of the month, which you can't buy normally. Okay.
Right.
Okay, Gina?
So this is a sample of like what a wellness box kind of would look like. And so it's kind of showing you what we were talking about. Lorena, if you could just point up here in the top right-hand corner for them. So it says 150, or maybe it's the other, it says 151 for dollars, but if you notice what it comes out to in PV is 126. Okay, so down at the bottom, it's a point value for most products. It's like 1-to-1. Right. You can see like with the balance costs $21 and it's 21 PV. However, if you look at the On Guard toothpaste, it's $8.50 and the PV worth is 5.
Mhm.
Just like the Copaiba soft gels are 32, but the PV is 30. So most of it matches, you know, dollar to dollar, but there are things in there. And there are also things that do not have PV. So you want to watch that also. So
Right.
this is kind of showing you that when you do this, when you have 125 PV, you get the free product of the month. Plus you also get free product credits because you're getting you have reached over 50 PV. And so now you're getting back whatever percentage you're in. That's why the LRP is great. Like, I wouldn't think of it as an obligation, but I would think of it as a way for you to start redoing your medicine cabinet, because you know you're going to head off to like Walmart or Target or somewhere like that and buy some type of medical supplies, things to kind of get you through. dōTERRA hasn't made Band-Aids yet, but maybe they'll make Correct-X infused Band-Aids, like they have Neosporin infused Band-Aids, right? That would be wonderful. That would be completely awesome. But you just want to kind of start to redo your medicine cabinet or your medical needs at your home. Not saying that you're going to get rid of certain medical products, but it's just, you already have this account. Why not start to order from it and be earning points back from the stuff that you're helping your family with?
Exactly. That's great. Yes. And so I think that's, oh,
We are done.
we are done. There is a business part of if you're interested in ever sharing like Gina and I do, or sharing with your friends or whatever, there is business. We do have another class for that on Monday. So if you're interested in that, please come to that and learn too. Okay, so let's see, I could start.
Have any questions that they want to either unmute themselves and ask, or?
Okay, there's some chats, but I haven't read them yet.
I read them. I think Linda pretty much answered the ones for the vitamins.
Okay, great. Anything else that we need to add, Dr. Tina?
Sorry, my house is a little noisy, but I think you guys did a great job, covered everything. Good
Okay.
job.
And the class is that they have, if you haven't seen the calendar for the rest of the month, it should be on Dr. Tina's page. And we do have a code word for today.
Yes.
So if you have attended this continuing education, just collect all the words. If you happen to miss one of them, you know, please go back and look at the recording and write something on that that post. But today's code word is, let's see. So the whole topic is called I have oils, now what? So what did I say? Now what? What's the answer? What do you do? Now what?
Use your oils.
Yes, Norma,
them,
good
yes.
job.
So the code word is use them. Okay. Thanks, Norma. Okay. So if nobody has any more questions.
I have one thing I want to say. Remember, you guys have you see the calendar on Dr. Tina's page. Don't be shy and not copy it. So take it and post it to your own page. Send it to your people that you know, even people that don't have accounts. Send it to them and say, hey, if you ever just want to learn, just send it off to them and use it. And if you don't have your own Facebook or some type of social media yet, where you have people where they can follow you and post, get together with someone and create it, because it'll be great. This is the calendar. Tina's sharing it right now.
It's a little outdated. I mean, that's 7.
Oh, oops.
Huh?
Actually, the Mondays are at 8 o'clock. Sorry.
Yeah. So we can just make note that these Monday classes that are right here on that she's showing are at 8 o'clock, and you can just add a little. I think the new calendar has the change, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah. So this is just a sample. Don't take a picture of this one, but get the other one and send it.
Right.
Send it to
Here
your
it is,
people,
here it
and yeah.
This is it. This is the updated one.
So more or less on Wednesdays is continuing education.
This one still has 7 o'clock. Yeah.
No, this is 8. This has 8 now.
Okay, but
On
you're not
Mondays?
sharing that page.
Oh, you're not sharing it though.
Oh, I'm not. Oh.
No.
That's okay.
Oh, I know why. Okay.
So Tuesdays is your open the box 3 times. You're free to come to any of those. And then after that is Dr. Tina and other doctors. Oops. I just let you aren't sharing.
I'm getting the right one up.
Okay.
You had it right, Tina, the second time. Yeah.
So the Thursdays,
So wrong.
that's
good.
correct.
That's
That's
good.
correct.
Good.
Thursdays is the doctor question and answers, and it's kind of an intro to oils. And then Fridays is the wellness consult, and 3 times. And then it'll go over more of a plan for what you could do to help yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
help you order, right? And then maximize your membership. It tells you a little bit more about the LRP the loyalty rewards program. And then anything else, Tina?
Yes. I do want to say, I'm sorry, my dog's barking. Everyone's kind of loud, but I did want to say that next week I'm teaching about oils for every age, and I have a very special guest named Samantha Davis. She is a registered and licensed doula. She's written 2 books on delivering babies and helping moms get through their pregnancy, delivery, and postpartum with the essential oils. She's a diamond in dōTERRA, and she's excited to come and share that with us. So she's going to share the continuing education time with me. I think it's going to be a great thing. So invite all your people to come. If they're pregnant, or if they have friends that are pregnant, or relatives that are pregnant. Okay.
Okay, can we have Kathleen just kind of make a little public service announcement real quick about the book, and then maybe that'll kind of help people jump on for that real fast. And then Kathleen, you want to talk real quick? If you need to go, you can go, but Kathleen's going to tell us real quick about something.
The book that we've been using has been updated. It was just
What kind of book? What kind of book?
It's called Emotions and Essential Oils. If anyone watched Angela Villa today, it's the one she was talking about. This includes 2020 oils. The ones we just got, they waited to release it. So it's really great. It's $24, but if we can get bulk people to order it, then it can go down to 18 if we get enough.
So you need to kind of be able to pick up the book if you order it. So if you're a little bit far away, you might want to talk to the person that enrolled you, and then you guys can work something out. But if we can all kind of get a message to Kathleen as to how many we want, and maybe give her prompt payment, and then she's not going to be delivering. So
Katie, if you want a book, I'm your girl. Just let me know.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
It sounds like a good book, Kathleen.
Maybe if you feed me, I might come.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, just get a message to her so we can all get this book at a really great price.
Okay. It's called the emotional book, right? Emotions and Oils or something like that. So
It's called Emotions and Essential Oils.
Okay. Thank you.
The 9th edition. I got one at convention last year, and it's the 7th. So
Okay.
this year they waited to incorporate the 2020 oils.
Okay. So it's anywhere from $18 to $20. Is that right? Depending on.
Well, it depends on how many. If you go to Team Unum, I clicked the breakdown of what we could get.
Okay.
If we have 36 people, then it's 18. Shipping is free. It'll be taxed, not taxed
Okay.
on top of that though.
Thank you.
She also talked about Heal Your Body as being a mini guide. And I just looked it up, and it's free PDF download.
Great.
So we don't need to pay for that.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you. Anything else, Tina? Okay. Thank you all for joining us. And hopefully you could come to next week's continuing education next Wednesday.
Yes. Next
Okay.
Wednesday. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Katie, if you have a question, do you want to stay on, Katie?
Okay.
Okay. Dr. Tina, can you stay on?
Still doing haircuts.
Oh, yeah. I think Katie had a question about your mom, Katie.
Yeah, I've been, she's been just starting to get like arthritis on her hands and, you know, the bumps and everything. And so I've been putting on the, you know, the blue lotion with copaiba and then the blue oil that Kathleen gave me.
Yeah, the deep blue.
Yeah, deep blue oil. Kathleen gave me a
Yes.
sample of that.
Mhm.
So I've been putting that on the lotion and then on her hand. Is that a good choice? I didn't know if there was like a better choice for that type of arthritis, or I was trying to look it up.
Does she have some relief from that?
She said, so far, like not really yet, but I said like give it a few days. Like I've been putting it on like twice a day. And then I put some in a roller ball today. I put the 2 oils in a roller ball with coconut. And so she could just be doing it like all day. Is that a good idea?
Put deep blue and copaiba in a
Yeah.
roller ball. Okay, you can
Yeah.
put some frankincense too. Frankincense up level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Add that. Add
So
that.
should I
also.
add that to the roller ball? Okay, I'll do that.
And have her put it on frequently. And
That's what
yeah, she can put the oil on first and then put the lotion on top. Does she like
Okay.
the lotion?
she yeah, she says it's not because what she's been taking, like my sister's been sending her like CBD and stuff, but I know that's not helping her.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
for me, the copaiba with the deep blue lotion was very successful. But
Yes.
it took a few days. Like I had to rub it in consistently for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And Tina, this copaiba is kind of a substitute for the CBD, right? Is that?
It's more pure. It's more reliable.
Yeah,
And it doesn't.
I like my
Okay,
copaiba.
we'll
I
talk to
couldn't find it today and I was freaking out.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
and it
tearing
doesn't
my
hit
house apart.
yeah.
Uh,
It's the CB2 receptors, and you know, CBD hits those receptors too. But because the industry is so unregulated, there's so much variability that you
Right,
might
right.
get a batch that's really, really potent, and then you might get a batch that's not. And so I
Right,
talked to
right.
someone today who uses CBD for her ADHD, and she says like she has batches where sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's like a total flop. But it's
Yeah.
the company. So
No, I've heard that. I have heard that.
yeah,
but copaiba is.
it's reliable.
Oh, we're not. Oh, you could stop recording, Tina.
Oh.
So